Hi, my name's Ryan Gray and welcome to GreyTrading Economics and Finance. In this video, we're going to be backtesting NZDUSD, the New Zealand dollar. We're going to begin by just briefly going over how this backtest works and the days we're going to do it. We're going to plot some orange lines and some green lines, and then we're going to plot this into Google Sheets on a graph. We've already backtested Euro USD and GBP USD in subsequent videos, and it performed really well. So we're going to begin now. So to begin with, we're going back to January 2022. And you see these impulses at the bottom of the screen. They happen at the beginning of the day. So we're going to be plotting lines, vertical lines on all of the blue ones. So the blue ones indicate where to buy. So to begin with, just going to do this on all the first impulse. That tells us where we're going to be buying. So the backtest videos are very important because this enables you to gain confidence in the strategy. You know what you're expecting to make each year. And it's really important that you have a good solid backtest archive. If you've got a good backtest archive, it shows that the strategy works and simple. Not many strategies do work, so it's very important to really fine tune them, backtest them as much as you can. You can go further, so you can start with doing daily backtests, and then you can use the daily backtest to filter trading results. That's a common technique we use at GreyTrading sometimes. If we're looking to enhance the strategy to get losses to near zero, then you use the 6-hour trading charts or 4-hour trading charts in the daily direction. Really common technique that we use here, and it works really well. Okay, so we only do that if we're looking to improve, or if a strategy on a certain pair isn't performing quite how we want. It can be useful if you want to increase positions, if you're getting near zero losses, and you can do that using the 6-hour chart. It might actually be worth doing, because if you can keep losses to zero, then you can use leverage in your favor. So it's the gains that you make in Forex. You're only going to expect to make about 2,000 to 3,000 pips on a currency per year. If you're using high leverage, you can then amplify that gain. It's all about keeping losses to near zero. That's one of the secrets to winning. Okay, so we're up to August. So and then we're going to look at the percentages of this, but this is primarily to show you how to backtest, and it shows that the strategy is very transparent, easy to do, around a job. Okay, so in a different video, we'll show you how the backtest, how the indicator gives the result a little bit before the end of the day, which enables you to trade around your job. Okay, so plotted all of the results. We're now just going to put them in green and red of whether they won or lost. So big win there. A few back-to-back wins. Still doing quite well. Winning back-to-back. Trade starts at the start of the day. Okay, so it looks like we've got a loss there. Another loss, and then a win. Okay, so loss there. This is one that we might use, the 6-hour one, or you might just keep your stop loss at a 10-day low. That would probably have eliminated most of the loss. But for the sake of this video, to make it simple, we're just going to keep probably that as a loss. You can use 10-day lows, 10-day highs as your stop loss. That's something that basic risk management tells you. works. Got a few losses here, but nothing to really be worried about. Especially if you're trading in portfolio, which you will be. Guidance is to use a portfolio. Look at this one, that's a loss. So the portfolios work by using multiple currencies. You see the pairs that I'm using on the right here. They're the currencies that we're trading on a regular basis. The most common currencies and gold. Ideal. You can trade others, but again, it's all about looking for stability in the Forex market, what's liquid, what can be done easily. So in a few minutes we'll plot all of this into Google Sheets, and then we'll generate a chart. Having a look at that, we'll briefly go over the other ones, AUD USD, Euro USD and GBP USD that we've already backtested in this series of backtests that we're doing for YouTube. That makes it just high quality, making sure that you can see all the strategy before you commit to buying a strategy. Really important. And then you need to know that you can definitely deliver the strategy. It's got to be easy to do. And are there any extra things that you can do to improve your strategy if you've got the time, such as filtering with an algorithm? So we've got that on hand. So it's like these backtest videos are very good, but there are actually a few techniques that we've got which can then amplify these results. So it's not like these backtests are set in stone. If they do lose a period, we have other techniques, other little algorithms which we can employ to make the results even better for us in our favor. Okay, so you can see these are periods which span about 1 week to 3 weeks sometimes. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go down to the 6-hour chart, and then we're going to plot these out in Google Sheets. Just scrolling back to January. Okay, so we're on NZD. And there'll be about 50 trades. Okay, so we're going to plot these out now. This is quite laborious stuff. It's worth doing, or if someone else has done it for you, and then you can just have a look. So we've got our website set up just for results. We've got a lot of websites for teaching people how to code, algorithms, techniques that you can use. Some of it's free. The best stuff is premium, but there's quite a bit of information on our website which show you how to code algorithms, techniques that you can use to sort of general techniques, which sort of thinking models for how algorithms might work. So you can modify that if you want with the free information that we provide, or you can take one of our courses which show techniques that already work. So we're on 10% already, and we're about 1/3 through the year. That's roughly what the other strategies, the strategy works on other pairs. Roughly what they've been doing. They've been doing almost 30%, bit over. Obviously this is a nominal gain. Nominal gain is when it's just 1-to-1. Okay, so this is one of the ones that I was identifying that looked like we could have easily prevented a lot of the loss on that with a stop loss. But for the sake of this video, we've done it so that this stop loss isn't really used. Just pure buy sell. Just to show how easy it is, and the strategy just working at point blank. Not many people can probably do that with their strategy, especially in Forex. When if you find something that works in Forex, you need to cling hold to it because it's that rare. So now we're about almost mid-year now, so probably looking at about 15 to 20% on this. In other videos, we'll show you how much money you can make in Forex. Although these percentages might seem low to you, this can be amplified using leverage. If you've got a stable portfolio, other currencies might be doing slightly better than this one, which is the case in what is the case for that year. Doesn't mean for other years that is the case though. This is New Zealand dollar, so it's not like as heavily traded as this euro or something. So you do have to take that into consideration, but it does seem to be coming up good now. So we've got minus 1.61. That hasn't come in as a percentage. Just going to put percentage sign. Okay, so now we've got pretty good gain there, 4.6. Okay, so it's done about 20% now. That's roughly what I expected to get. It's done a nice 5.42% at the end, followed by 0.34, 1.13, heading towards 30, so not too bad in the end. And again, there are basically, if you want to find a way to improve the strategy, one common method is filter the strategy down the time frames. So if we started to use this maybe on the 12-hour, 6-hour, 4-hour, choose one of those, and that would enable you to slightly improve the strategy. Just to reduce losses. There were a few areas where it did lose quite heavily in the percentage, which I think could have been prevented. So these ones, -2, -3, and the one at the end, almost -3. That could have been prevented by using a stop loss. Probably the 10-day high, 10-day low for the trades. So we're now just going to come off this and just look at the chart. Okay, so this was 2022 on New Zealand dollar. Let's have a look. Okay, so pretty stable for one currency. That's just one currency in the whole set. We've already covered these in other videos. GBP USD, this is the same year, and Euro USD. If you take these and you just add them all together, you're going to get an even better graph. Okay, so that concludes this video on New Zealand dollar. Be sure to check out the other videos on the backtests of the others, and then there'll be one final video covering the portfolio of all 8.